listen to me. The human world is a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
Well, that's not. I didn't want to mute it. I just wanted to stop it. Get some help. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? I hope you guys are ready for the big event. Biggest event, as a matter of fact. It's another viewing stream. Isn't that beautiful? Pinot A? I don't know about that. I don't know about Pinot. Oh, Pinot egg. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Eggman's head, or I guess Robotnik's head in this case, it does kind of look like a penis. The big stream of the month. I mean, to be fair, it's not really bigger than any other stream. It's just there's just more variety. that's the only thing, right? Just there's more shit to do. And of course, more shit to complain about, like why I'm not playing with the randoms. I think I'm salty about it, as a matter of fact. But anyway, how's it going? So as you know, guys, as usual, it's going to be. Well, I mean, what's it going to be? It's going to be you guys sharing videos, me maybe looking at some videos. I don't know. I haven't really prepared anything, to be completely honest. But yeah, memes, videos, pictures, anything you can find. Not video cassettes. That one doesn't count. We can't do that on stream yet. But if any of you have anything, then feel free to share. For YouTube links, probably the best idea is to share it in memes for streams. But other than that, yeah, you guys can go right ahead. Got another big, like, 4.5 hours that we can do. So, you know, just whatever you guys got, if you have anything, feel free to share. Gonna fuck up my recommendations as well for a while. You're gonna be getting, like, the hamster videos and Common Writer stuff, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Any of you got anything? You guys. Let's see. Yeah, we're still on the starting soon. Wait, are we? Yeah, no. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. You guys got anything? Otherwise, I'll have to. I'll have to supply the material. I don't know if you guys want that. Mostly because I don't actually have anything. Well, it is fucking silent in chat. Or is the chat just broken again? Is that it? This is awkward. Actually, let's swap over to the other layout. Yeah, there we go. Hello? Guys? Are you guys ignoring me? Or you're searching? Okay. Well, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. The thing is, I don't like, there's nothing I particularly have. Other than, like, really long. There, wait, hold on. This one. No, that's not. I think I've gotten I think I've got a pretty good video here. This is gonna be the first. This is, you know, first impressions are important. So what's the first video that we get to look at.
I am a talking cow!
You!
Here, you can chase me on the scooter. Woohoo! Follow me! Come on, can't catch me! Woohoo!
Very nice. So that was a very good video. As I rated 5 out of 7. Oh, you guys suck. You have like nothing prepared. What is wrong with you? You guys are supposed to be prepared for this. I was like, and the entire week I was like, oh hell yeah, dude. We're doing another viewing stream this week. Fuck yeah. And then I didn't actually, you know, I didn't actually think to look for anything myself, because really I couldn't think of anything for the most part. It was just, for the most part, it was just nothing, right? Like I couldn't really, there wasn't really anything that I thought about. Let's see. Switch Joy-Con sushi. Dude, nice fucking, like, nail art. Wait, what the fuck? Do you guys think these have drift too? Do you guys think these have Joy-Con drift? I think they might actually be more sturdy than actual Switch Joy-Cons, as a matter of fact. That is really good, though. I feel like it might have been smarter to put like the rice on the bottom a bit more evenly, but maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's like a fucking, it's like a secret thing that they do. Oh, that's right. There's 2 shoulder buttons each. Oh, that bee looks like shit. Oh, that, well... They actually pay... Oh my god. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad for pointing it out. You ass, right? I made him so that. Do that, you mean, right. Listen, I'm not sorry. Dude, Nintendo hired this man. Well, I guess I think it's actually a woman, but Nintendo hired this man. Those are 2 videos. The first one you wanted to do the rant with. I see. Dude, what if he turned on the Switch and he, or she, I guess, could actually play with these fuckers? Nice. What do these even taste like, then? Pretty sweet. It's pretty wacky, yo. I like that. Oh, you guys posted a bunch of shit again. Nice. There we go. This is what we're here for.
Game time.
See, no subtitles, okay. What the fuck? This nigga's just... This man is just 30 common writers. Oh, like he's Tony Stark. Put that in his heart, he's gonna be Iron Man. It's not even a writer, that's just a fucking... Look at this form. It could have looked pretty good, but the horn and the cape messed it up. I think the horn is fine. I think they just shouldn't have fucking plastered Yu-Gi-Oh cards all over it. Is this in 480p because I set it to that, or is that just the... Oh, it's just the highest... Okay. Color me surprised. This overpowered ass motherfucker. So like, right, my thought was that fucking Zio was already like some form of, I guess maybe, no, he wasn't a combination of all the writers, right? That's bullshit. I'm remembering wrong. I'm remembering that wrong. Oh, dude, he just fucking did the edgy RP thing, teleports in front of you. Teleports in front of you, everything personal, kid. He kind of is. Oma has all their powers as well as control over time. Yeah, right? So, like, then why the fuck does this guy just go like, yes, I am Yu-Gi-Oh card man. I have all of the powers. Just did the same guy twice. Well, that's not true, but... It's all so fucking inconsistent with YouTube, like... Decade was the first anniversary rider. I see, okay. A man is just getting tentacle fucked. Yeah, don't tell me that doesn't sound like he's getting... Oh shit, look at this. Look at these dudes, holy shit. That is some expensive looking costume design, I have to say. Dude, look, he's got a Dungeons and Dragons card. The cracking noises this thing makes. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, that's a fucking cool. That is a... That is a fucking cool design. I feel like 90% of Common Writer is just people LARPing, but like with like people recording their LARPing sessions, but with like a little bit of a budget. And that, you know, that's not me like shitting on it because I think that's cool, but it's funny as well. Also, those two clips are definitely going to get claimed later on. Because YouTube already... Isn't that most action shows in general? Well, right, but like, usually shows probably have like a... Like, they usually have like, you know, specific sets or whatever. These are just like recorded in nature. At least that's what it looks like. And that's why I mean, like, this looks like any LARPing session, but just like recorded by people with a little bit of a budget. Stream may be temporarily blocked. How about you suck my cock temporarily? How about that? So this is building a Zen garden diorama. How long is this? Oh, that's not that bad. That's okay. Yeah, with stuff like that, like Kamen Rider stuff, and any like most anime stuff will just get claimed immediately. Which is weird because the videos are already on YouTube, so why would they be? Major problem with Decade Complete 21 is the horn is way too tall and the cards on the cape look really silly. If they moved the 02 card to the chest and changed the cape so it has symbols instead of the cards. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say as well. Like, I think the design is fine. I don't mind the horn so much. But like the cape with the cards looks fucking stupid. That looks really fucking stupid. I will agree with that. The horn, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I thought it was alright. But the cards on the cape is just doesn't work. Symbols would have been much cooler. You could have had like one of the symbol, like, or you could have had like a holographic cape, right? Like whichever power he uses, the symbol of appears on the back of the cape. That would have been fucking cool. Or like it just gets like, you know, it's bigger and like lights up or whatever. That would have been pretty fucking sweet. But like I said, LARPing on a bit of a budget is a bit difficult. This is so relaxing. There's not even any music. This is shit like you could fall asleep to. Man, how do people have the patience to do this shit? When you see his regular Decade Complete, when you see what his regular Decade Complete does, the extra card on the horn doesn't make sense, because when he uses another rider's power in that form, all the cards on his chest shift to the rider he's using. That's why I have such things in your X. That's right. Right. What, you don't like my shitty fucking meme videos and my Rolly and Rita Nightcore? You don't like it? I'm now wary of any tutorial you guys post because it could just end up being a fucking how-to basic video again. I'd be pissed. I'm just waiting for 800 pounds of spaghetti. To relax or to do it yourself. I mean, are you gonna do this yourself? The fucking Zen garden. That'd be a bit of a hard thing to replicate, I think. It's like the fucking patience it takes to do this kind of shit. Maybe when you have a flat or something. I mean, fair enough. It's always pretty interesting to see. Not really, it's still manageable. I don't know, to me this seems like just a lot of fucking things to do, right? Like you gotta go collect pebbles and gravel. You can probably just buy it, frankly. It's probably absolutely a possibility. Toilet paper and glue, some colors and paper for such texture. Yes. Maybe. Oh, that's fucking smart. Using like, it was like a, not a sock, but like maybe a, I don't know, something like that. It's kind of smart using it that way. But you get like a relatively even layer. It's pretty. Found a video, it's for 2009, but the quality, so the quality will be bad, but you can see it well enough to get what I mean, right? Well, I do think I did see it in that one video you posted, like in a one shot. There was like, you could see that all of the rider things on his chest were like the same one. Static grass as opposed to fucking moving grass. Cheese shit. I don't want to know how much this stuff costs, by the way. Dude, Sack would be all over this if she saw this. She'd be like, yo, is this moss? He's just making weed now. Okay, listen. That part I can do too. Oh, it's like that. Oh my god, look at that. It's really good. Good. I love how it's just no music and not even like a whole lot of sounds from him, right? It's like arts and crafts ASMR, but really silent. Pt.01 is from a web series, so I'm not expecting a crazy high quality suit, but still. Fair enough. Dude, what if he had like actual water running through there? That'd be sick. I know you can't do that, but that'd be fucking cool. Oh, he's using cable binders. It's really smart though. Really smart though. You can. I don't know. Would water be fine? I guess after you sealed it, maybe. But then you'd have to like really properly seal it. Otherwise, it'd just kind of break, right? Like it'd get soggy at some point and break. Oh, now he's making crack. Oh, hell yeah, dude. No one's getting high. Oh, that's... It's actually really smart as well. Koi fishes. I don't know about that. Those don't look... trees. Definitely not trees. What kind of trees are you making, man? Okay. Oh, he's making like, oh my god, that is genius. That is actually really smart, holy shit. Nice. Now it's slime. It's Sliggy. Oh my god, so that's how you... Oh fuck, that is cool. So then it'll dry and I guess look like real water. That is cool. Oh, and now you can't see the oh my, look. Oh, that looks so fucking good. Look at that. The water. Holy shit, that looks good. I'm impressed. Genuinely, this shit is my god. Spaghetti. Zach would be loving all this moss-looking shit. I said like a little boat. That's adorable. Sad that this only has 80k views. Yeah, you're right. Jesus. He fucked it up. He put humans in there. It's bad now. That is really fucking cool. This is comfy. Dioramas like that are always great. Yeah, this is fucking insane. Mist is pretty cool too. It's a shame we can't see the water though. The quote-unquote water. because that looked really pretty. He's just like standing next to it, vaping. Is that a real moon? I think that's the real moon. Definitely. Alright, that was really fucking cool. I'm going through these in chronological order. Oh my god, you guys have posted so much. I'm going through these in chronological order. So in the way you guys posted them. Now I feel bad for posting cursed shit again. You should. Should feel bad. Good that you do. Let's see. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while either. Well, it do be like that. Let's see. Essa keep a going. Floof posted a bunch of shit, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize Omori painted his nails. I also didn't realize... Well, I guess, yeah, Omori is wearing a tank top, isn't he? Alright, I think that's about as much as I can play of that before I get blamed again. Yay, Mori? Maybe.
Hey guys, I'm Griffin Burns, and I'm a voice actor. I voice Tartaglia, aka Child, in Genshin Impact.
Fucking
Doppio in JoJo's
pasta
Bizarre
kid.
Adventure.
Oh, he does?
Devilman Crybaby.
That's interesting.
Car, but, and many others. Tadano and Agretsuko. All sorts of stuff. So, this is my TikTok. This is my intro video. Thanks for stopping by. Talk soon. Hey Dixie, you wanna say hi to my TikTok friends? Yeah? What do you want to tell them? What do you want me to say? Oh. Oh. Hey, girlie. Hold still. I'm number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers, codename Child, but I also go by Tartaglia. Meow. Hey girlie, hold still. Hey girlies, hold still. Hey girlie, hold still.
The pictures, yeah, they're gonna... You fucking retard. I like him, though.
Fine, I guess you are my little pog champ.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Come here. I'm number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers, codename Child, but I also go by Tartaglia. And you? You too like to cause fucking... What's up, girlie? I've got some exciting news for you in an update. Friday, January 22nd at 1 p.m. Pacific, and Saturday at January 23rd, oh my, right eyes. There we go. Saturday, January 23rd, 1 p.m. Pacific, I'll be signing myself. See this print that I am stuck in right now? Well, I'm gonna sign it. This weekend live on TikTok. Pre-sale link below.
Fucking retard.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey girlie, hold still.
Fuck's sake.
Ooh, it's kicking. Hey girlie, I'm expecting to see you this weekend when I deliver a set of beautiful baby prints signed by yours truly. Friday, January 22nd at 1 p.m. Pacific. Saturday, January 23rd at 1 p.m. Pacific. And now, I've added a day of labor. Sunday, January 24th at 1 p.m. Pacific. It's kicking. Check the link in my bio. Hey guys, here's some more lines from Child of Genshin Impact. Morning, comrade. You're raring to go today, I see. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here. This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill. Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally. Oh, the world looks glorious in the snow. Pure white, like the light of the moon. A perfect backdrop for bloodshed.
I keep forgetting, is Child supposed to be a fucking edgy guy? And what about when I say edgy guy, I mean, is he supposed to be a fucking psychopath? Nice. Kinda. That's fair enough. Alright, let's see. Here we go. That out. Oh wait, there it was. But yeah, I think I could wait. Was that it? No, not this one's different, I think still. Yeah, there it is. There, you can see it. So what, does he just summon, like, other riders as his fucking stand? Is that it? That's why the additional card on the crown doesn't make sense. I mean, that's fair, yeah, it doesn't make sense. That is true. I think if you left the card out, it'd be fine. They mimic his movements. Oh, okay.
Reasoning!
Okay, we haven't had to have this discussion yet because we've only had Monster Gate resolve. So reasoning's a weird one, right? Because there's quite a diversity of monsters to pick from here. Sacred Crane's a 4, but honestly, I don't think it's worth calling 4 for Sacred Crane. Like, I just think that's stupid. Parshath is a 5, and Parshath can be a problem. We have Jinzo at 6, but neither of us are playing traps. So I don't even know if that's good. And then we have DMOC at 8, which basically just lets you re-roll if you hit it. However, it's also a 1-of. There is an argument to pick Crane, because if you're playing the most Crane out of anything, you're the most likely to hit it. And then you don't get the special summon, then you don't get the replacement. Parshath is also just like a really, really strong card. I'm gonna call 5. I think.
Simo, I just have to... What monster are you thinking of? Thunder Dragon?
Parshath's a 5.
All right, okay. Let's see him. Nope. Ooh, the worst one.
Shit.
All right, I'm going to be firing that reasoning again. You want to call 5 again?
God. Well, I mean, at least the 8s are out of the deck, unless you're playing the fucking creator, which, knowing you could be, for all I know.
I did think about it.
I did too. It is the Rise of Destiny episode, to be fair. So I think if there was a time to play creator, the only time it would be acceptable would be now. Okay, I'm going to go 5 again.
All right.
Okay,
that's a whiff.
Oh, okay. Like it. Now, obviously, you have 5 ways to bring it back, and you could also just have one in your hand, so it may not matter.
Miserable. Okay, well, unfortunately, because I don't play any trap cards, I don't have anything else to do, so go ahead, buddy.
I'll draw. Okay, Joseph, my turn.
I'm going to call something, and you're going to go, Joseph, you're the stupidest person on the planet. Joseph,
okay.
You're so dumb. You're going to say, Joseph, you're not smart at all. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Would an unintelligent individual have won game 1? Would the smartest person on the planet have been able to sit behind Reaper on the Nightmare? I'm just telling you. My IQ is unparalleled. And that is why, with the knowledge that you are the luckiest motherfucker on the planet, and that I don't care about Jinzo or Parshath or Sacred Crane, I will be calling 8.
Okay, 8's the call, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's see how lucky you are. Okay, that's a whiff. That's another whiff.
Okay.
All right, Sacred Crane.
That's
Sacred
fine.
Crane. That's fine. That's fine. That's acceptable. Okay. So, Sacred Crane trigger. I get to draw a card.
Yep.
Never thought I'd be saying that. Oh. Do I just have game? Hold on a second. I need to do some math. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to Monster Reincarnation, pitching the Dark Magician of Chaos in my hand. Smartest motherfucker alive, huh?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this Chaos Sork back to my hand.
Fine. That's okay. It's no problem.
I'm gonna metamorphosis this Sacred Crane into
now...
a copy of Darkfire Dragon.
Yeah, now it's a problem. Yeah.
I am going to banish a dark and a light and bring out Blackluster Soldier. And then I'm going to Dimension Fusion. Bring back DMOC, bring back Sacred Crane trigger, draw a card, DMOC also trigger.
Oh boy, this is not going well, folks.
Okay, I will go ahead and add back. Let's see. I have so many options. Let's just take back reasoning. Let's go ahead and just extend the misery. I'm gonna reason
For fuck's sake,
Joseph.
God
What would
damn
you like
it.
to call this time?
Okay, am I dead now? I'm 32, 5K. I think I'm already dead.
Oh, you're already dead. I just want to have some fun.
Is there something that could fuck you up? I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, he's gonna say 4. That's a whiff. Oh, and would you look at that? The Air Knight Parshath. I'll go ahead and take that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and proceed to the battle phase, and let's have BLS take out this DMOC here.
Well, it really do be BLS.
How does Simo keep getting crazy top
I
decks?
need to also draw my card off of Parshath.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, look at that.
RNG,
It was a monster
essentially.
game. How wonderful.
Well, I will let you know, Alex, if you didn't kill me, I did have lethal on the crackback.
Oh, did you really? What was in your hand?
Yeah, so the hand is...
It's just
Scientist
crazy
Big
RNG,
Sword.
right? Like,
So,
I remember there were times when it didn't happen to me, but I know when we were like, we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh in secondary, and had words, please. There were like a couple of people who played who like always kept getting crazy shit. I think overall it's just, you know, like, considering that you're going to be playing like a certain deck, I don't know. It depends, I suppose. It's like some decks are just built around like that kind of shit, right? It's like it's the same in Magic as well. There were deck builds that you could do that would completely destroy someone in like the first turn or first 3 turns or whatever. There's possibilities there. Oh my fucking god, right? So Butch Hartman, right? What the fuck is he doing? I don't understand what he's doing. So back when the whole thing about the $200 commission that he traced was out, I was like, well, I don't give a shit, right? I don't care. This dude's gonna, like, just, I guess not give a fuck. He's just gonna trace it, whatever. But then this one, I mean, this one can't be traced, right? Because it's just that fucking bad. I mean, maybe it is. Holy shit, I don't fucking know. Maybe it is. But then if he traced it, how did he fuck up that bad? Right? It's like, and it's so weird because, like, he used to draw these shows. I mean, you know, Danny Phantom and he drew those, right? Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents, he drew those, right? But then, yeah, they're not like very complicated shows to draw, right? It's like the character designs aren't that crazy. So seeing him struggle with like fucking basic art, and I mean, to be fair, like the one on the left looks really good, but then he only made the designs. Did he? Hold on, give me a sec. I'll Google this real quick. Did Butch Hartman draw, I guess, Danny Phantom? Did Butch Hartman drawing Danny Phantom? What the fuck does that mean? Let's see. Butch Hartman is the creator of the Nickelodeon series Danny Phantom. He has also served as a writer, producer, director, okay, storyboard artist. So he's not actually... Yeah, I can see here, occupation, producer, writer, director, storyboard artist, composer, and voice actor. This nigga was everything. But then, like, for example, right? So here we have a picture of him doing, supposedly, like him drawing Aang, right? In his regular art style. And I mean, fair enough, you know, this is like a static image in his regular art style, which is fine. And, you know, storyboarding, obviously, it doesn't... It's just, you don't have to make it look amazing, right? Like, storyboarding doesn't take the entirety of your skill. But then, like, you can tell, like, he can work with his own style. It works. But then he tries shit like this, where, yeah, it's you can just tell it's terrible. It doesn't even, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily look traced, but then at the same time, it could be, because there's like a couple things that don't look like they're traced. Like, if you look at the scarf, right, it's like the way, like, for this one's much longer, and then the way it bends here, it just like it bends one way, and then here it bends 2 ways. It also doesn't have like this ending part here. And then the jacket as well, like, on this part, it seems at least much shorter, or at least a little bit shorter. It isn't, like, bent out quite as much. And then here, like, here the bend is softer than here. It's, like, a much more abrupt bend. So it doesn't necessarily, you know, and the hair, of course, doesn't look the same, obviously. It doesn't look like 100% traced, but if you're not going to trace it entirely, why the fuck would you even... Why would you even? In the first place, just draw it yourself at that point. Anyway, okay, we got a couple more things, but yeah, like... Butch Hartman... My god. Storyboard is a 30 seconds per panel scene drawing. Pretty much, right? Because, like, storyboard artists, what they do is they just add, like, a visual to a script, essentially, right? It's like, it's supposed to be like a guideline of how this scene is supposed to look so that the animators then have an easier time of actually working with it.
안녕하세요, 마을햇님이에요. 오늘은 언제 만들어도 예쁜 뿜뿜하는 정형석을 만들었어요.
Spirit Stone.
이번에는 기존에 있는 기성품 커버를 사용하지 않고 철사로 직접 만들었는데요.
This kind of shit looks nice, but I wouldn't be able to wear this because it looks gay as shit. Which is a shame.
다음 시작해볼게요.
It's before you do animations, mangas. Pretty much, right? It's like, it's essentially just a help for you to remember slash
비커 눈금을 보면서 비율을 맞춰주는 게 제일 좋아요.
like visualize how a scene is supposed to look.
천천히 저어서 기포가 최대한 생기지 않도록 섞어주세요.
Dude, you can make your own Chaos Emeralds with this. Probably. That is a bendy fucking, like...
작업실에 있는 실리콘 팔레트를 몽땅 쓸어왔어요. 팔레트에 나눠 담아서 여러 가지 색을 만들어 볼게요.
But yeah, Butch Hartman, man, crazy. That he turned out to be such a fucking retard.
노랑 이 세 가지로 다양하게 색을 섞어서 준비해 볼게요.
It's a shame because I did love Danny Phantom as a kid, right? Happening over the time he exodiated him twice. Oh yeah, he did. I think I did see that.
진추펄을 조금 넣어서 반짝이는 느낌을 추가했어요.
Blonk. That fucking noise.
이제 몰드에 넣어서 묻혀볼게요. 가장 먼저 채운 색이
You can fucking like you can LARP
채우고
the winks with this shit. I don't think they actually ever had like crystals or anything.
남은 부분에 분홍색을 채우고 나서
But you could do that probably.
그 사이를 노란색으로 연결했어요. 이렇게 비율이나 순서를 조금씩 바꿔가면서 색 조합을 다양하게 만들어 볼게요.
Yeah, like the blue and yellowish combination.
세공
best.
다이아몬드는 제가 초보자분들한테도 많이 추천하는 몰드예요. 진짜 어떻게 만들어도 예쁘게 완성이 되거든요.
It's kind of neat, I guess. Storyboard artists are really important, but that's not you alone making someone's childhood. Well, no, of course not. Of course not. Storyboarding, yeah, I mean, you can work on shit without storyboarding as well. If it's like, for example, if it's only you doing something, right? If like you're doing it on your own, might not even need a storyboard.
몰드에서 분리할 수 있을 정도는 될 거예요. 몰드에서 꺼낸 상태로 조금 더 붙여볼게요.
Oh, that looks really fucking cool. Storyboarding is even alone important. It spares you a lot of time. I don't know about that. I think it's to me. I know it's easier to work when, because I usually when I work on stuff, I usually already have like an image. I'm just talking for me here, but I tend to already have like a pretty good image of what I want the scene to look like, and then, you know, if I storyboard, I feel like I'm just like already committing to what a scene should look like when, you know, if I don't do that, I'm more flexible in my thoughts with how I want a scene to look.
순서대로 문질문질 해주세요.
Also, storyboarding itself takes a lot of time to do in general, so, you know.
이런 샌딩 블럭이나 우드 파일들은 금방금방 다 써버리게 되더라고요. 그래서 여러 개 가득 구비해놓고 사용하고 있어요.
But yeah, I mean, still, you know, if you're working in a big group, then storyboarding is important because potentially when you know, your director and your animator and your writer aren't the same people, it's like important to have storyboards because obviously they're not going to know what you want to do with a scene unless you give them sort of an idea. Not more than 30 seconds for a panel.
모두 다 마감해 왔어요.
Yeah, but then if you do like a whole, like, I don't know, say 30-page chapter with like 4 or 5 panels, let's say 5 panels per page.
미리 하나를 완성해 왔어요.
You're back at like a bunch of minutes of time, and if you plan, like, I don't think there's a point unless you like plan ahead for the entire series if you're gonna do it for the entire comic or whatever, right?
이 중에 3-4바퀴 정도씩 빙글빙글 감아주세요.
Like that time spent doing the storyboard might as well be just spent on actually working on the comic, right? That's my opinion. I don't, you know, someone wants to do a storyboard because that's easier for them, that's fine. That's not what I'm saying, but overall, I don't really like doing storyboards. Rather just write it out and then like later on, you know, think about how 30 pages would still only take an hour and 15 minutes. All right, but you could use that hour and 15 minutes to already actually work on the comic, right?
여기에는 진주 비즈를 끼워서
I think it mostly comes down to how good are you at already visualizing the scene you want to do from text.
붉은 철사도 감아볼게요. 위로 꺾어서 고정해줄
Like,
거예요.
it can help with things like if there's like a lot of dialogue happening and you want to like make it look a bit more dynamic, then yeah, probably. Or even if you're like trying to do like a complicated, probably more that as well, like if you're trying to do like a complicated scene, it's a good idea to plan ahead. That much I will agree with, but like doing a full storyboard for everything, I don't think I would do that. I wouldn't even do a storyboard for like a very complicated.
좀더 화려한 느낌을 줄 수 있어요. 자연스럽게 보석을 감싸고
Let's say tops 2 hours, and doing the organization is saving time. Is saving the time thinking on how you want to do it. That's true, yeah. But then like, what I've noticed here and there is that when I like try to think of a scene and how to work with it beforehand, and I come back to it and actually like finish the artwork, I start thinking like, well, I could actually do this instead and do that instead. Whereas like when I don't storyboard, it's just I get an idea, and usually that idea, in my opinion anyway, turns out much better than if I'd thought about it much beforehand.
얇은 철사랑 비즈만 사용해서 심플하게 완성해봤어요. 오늘 영상 재밌게 보셨나요? 그럼 저는
They're sweet fucking crystals, man.
안녕.
Like you can play Lord of the Rings with this. still do different than the storyboard. Just an idea for yourself. All right, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't. To me, I feel more freedom if I don't do a storyboard. Like, yeah, you still have the freedom of doing it any way you want, even after you've storyboarded, but then, like, you've wasted the time storyboarding, essentially, right? Nice picture. That's how I see it. Like, if you're gonna storyboard, then you're gonna have to go with it, or the 2 hours you used up would be for nothing. And if you add that up to, like, multiple chapters, that's just a lot of wasted time, in my opinion. Just a difference of like, can you visualize the scene beforehand already? Or do you work better if you've got an aid? Not really wasted its working process anyway. Well, right, but like, it's wasted time if I sit, because the storyboarding, the problem is it doesn't come that easily. You don't automatically just spend like 30 seconds on a panel, right? Sometimes you'll be sitting there and thinking, oh man, I want to do something different with this panel. What am I going to do? So the 2 hours, I'd say, is like a bare minimum. Or okay, maybe the 1.5 hours or 1.25 hours is like a bare minimum. Okay, but you're not gonna, like, it's not gonna be, not every panel is gonna be like, okay, done in 30 seconds, right? That's not gonna happen. You're gonna, like, still get stuck on it, and then later on, if you've been stuck on a panel storyboarding, and then you go back and you make the actual comic, the real panel, and you realize, hey, this actually is kind of fucking stupid, I'll change it. That's where the time that's wasted comes in, right? Because, like, you're oh my god, what is this? Because that time could have then better be spent, like, yeah, you probably, like, I'm not saying that, like, 2 hours of storyboarding is the same as, like, 2 hours of actually drawing a panel. You're probably gonna get less work done in the 2 hours that you draw a panel than in 2 hours that you work on storyboarding. That much is obvious, yes. Usually, anyway. But then, if I've spent 2 hours, or a fraction of 2 hours, or even less than that, like, if I've spent 30 minutes on one panel in storyboarding, which can happen, you don't know that, like, there might be a panel where you sit there and you think, like, oh, this looks fucking stupid, that looks fucking stupid, I'll try this again, I'll try that again. And then you get to comic making and you realize, oh, hey, I can do a completely different thing. Then you've kind of, I mean, I suppose it's not, it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of ideas, I will say that, because you've gone through several thought processes. By the way, welcome to the stream, Sack. You've gone through several thought processes on how to make one scene work. And then maybe, like, the thing you come up with at the last minute is better than the thing you've been mulling over for hours. But it's, you know, it's still, like, a lot of time wasted. And oftentimes, when you're already in, like, the headspace of actually making the panels, that's how I've noticed it. When you're already, like, in that headspace, you have an easier time on deciding, like, oh, hey, this would work really well, or this is supposed to come next. Because you're already in the moment. But anyway, yeah, we're kind of at the end of our list here, so, whatever you guys got, just feel free to share it. let's just say if you know you won't change a lot, let's just say if you know you won't change it a lot in the end and have difficulty imagining how you want it to look, storyboarding is useful. That's true. Yes. And like I said, I do think that storyboarding is important, but I think it's more important in like a big team where potentially all the factions working on it, like I said, writer, director, animator, aren't the same person. Because it's used to convey, like, you know, from the storyboard artist to the animator, or from the director to the animator. This is what I want the scene to look like. This is what I want to happen in the scene. When you're working on your own, you're usually going to have an idea of what the scene is going to look like anyway. You need to give your floof army something to work with. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, I'm not saying, you know, it's not important. I'm just saying, like, in a one person project, it might not be as important as in like a project with multiple people. Overall is my idea. Hey, look, it's Floof playing Pokemon. On a pink Nintendo DS. I think my sister had this type of Nintendo DS, just without the hamster. But yeah, Sack, you missed a few things. That's alright, we still got... We're already like an hour into this fucking stream, Jesus Christ. But yeah, whatever you guys got, just let me see. Let me look at it. Let me get a glimpse. Let's look at that one while we wait.
В моей лунке моя рыба. Моя рыба в лунке лежит. В лунке моя рыба. Что ты будешь делать? Что за наглость, а? Вот ты наглый, а? Вот ты наглый. Что ты будешь делать? Как так можно, блин? Ну нельзя быть таким наглым.
He sounds so angry. He's actually just like...
Парень, не наглей так сильно. Ну куда ты...
Just let him have the fucking fish, man.
Кто тебя... Блин.
It's just a tiny baby.
Ну ты наглый, а? Как так можно? Не ешь! Не ешь! Не ешь! Фу! Это моё моего! Моя рыба, говорю! Моя! Лунка моя, рыба моя!
Mr. Rand just doing it as it was.
Ну ты кадр, ладно, бери.
There he goes.
Выкопал. Это тебе за фокус. С выкапыванием. Красавчик.
That's adorable. Alright, what do you guys got? What dost thou guys have? Oh, nice, Christian. My god. Christian, A Comprehensive History, Part 52. And all of these videos are like 42 minutes long, if not longer sometimes. How much is that? How many minutes is that? Let's say it's like an average of 50 minutes. It's 2,600 minutes. 43 hours. 44 hours of the Christian content. But yeah, what about it, guys? Are you guys looking again? Oh yeah, so by the way, so the other day I saw a relatively interesting video on Corpse Party and a little bit of its history. which was incredibly interesting. And I also saw like most of the games. Kind of crazy, isn't it? It's like Corpse Party. The only really, really good game is not the very first one, Blood Covered, but then even there's like a remastered version. So that's why it's in your refs? You mean your recommendations? Yeah, I saw that like 1 or 2 days ago. Whoops. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I accidentally... That's why. I accidentally swapped away. Look, Sack drew this. I'll retweet it. That's why it's in your X. Yeah. I don't know, I thought it was an interesting video. Generally because Corpse Party is like such a staple in horror game history, but then it just kind of disappeared. And then there was a time when they were working on Corpse Party 2, but then that's just in development hell right now, I believe. As far as I remember. Which is a shame. Nox bought the shirt too now? Cool. Nice. Speaking of the shirt, I should check with my order. I haven't gotten any updates yet, which I assume I will get by email. Oh yeah, wow, look, there it is. Oh, never mind. Let me just check my order. Here, you guys don't care about this. Save. In progress or partially complete. Yeah, I think it's still being made. Yeah, like it's made and shipped, but not yet. That's the stage it's at right now. It says estimated delivery 11th to 15th March. If that's true, I can live with that. That's fine. You know, it'll probably be a shirt that I only wear at home anyway. And the mug, I'll obviously... Nice. Remember the Pokemon Rhythm Heaven video? We can check it out. It's funky. I like that the one animal that isn't a monkey is actually a monkey in that one. Oh, he's Angie. Nice. That really was adorable. What the fuck? What is this? We're canceling Fire Emblem characters? Edgy racist bully. I kind of want to watch this video now. Do you guys want to take a quick gander? Or would you rather watch Bad Piggy's speedrun? Fuck. So much fucking just shit here, right? Well, no, it's fine. I usually like watching this kind of stuff. You only give me Vinesauce Joel highlights right now. Nice. Oh, what the fuck? What is? Hold on. What is this?
My udders are on fire!
Higher? You got it!
Turn it off!
Wow. All right. Well, I'm uninstalling YouTube from the internet. Is Vietnamese Pokemon Gold one? Hey, I don't fucking care. Just, I'll hold on. I want to see, most hated characters in Fire Emblem. There it is.
Welcome one, welcome all, to the Most Hated Characters Part 2, featuring 3 Fire Emblem characters that fall under my intentionally broad and ever-growing term of Most Hated, i.e.
Why does he just have an entire fucking...
disliked within their own universe, notorious among the community, and something more particular for this batch, those who are assholes. These 3 characters can't help but tear into their allies and evaluate them when nobody asked.
Oof.
Without further ado, let's start with number 1.
Yeah,
Shinon is introduced in the early game of Path of Radiance, fighting alongside Ike, Titania, and his close friend Gotri.
This guy looks
He's an
cool.
immensely skilled bow user and greatly reveres Ike's father, Grail. It's also clear that he has a deep respect for Titania too, but he has 2 characteristics that make him an asshole. He really hates Ike, and he's a racist. When the Grail mercenaries rescue Alessia and then consider escorting her to Gallia from Crimea for sanctuary, Shinon
Does he
is
say the
opposed to
gamer
idea,
word?
stating that he doesn't want to go into Gallia territory as it's the stinking beast country. A couple chapters later, when
Wow.
Ike asks the real difference between
So,
Lagoon
just-
and
just-
New York, Shinon has some choice.
You know, demi-human hatred is entirely new in fantasy. Whatever.
Words, to say the least. They're a hairy bunch, I tell ya. Ugly as sin, too. Their faces are all fangs and whisker. Their claws are like daggers, razor sharp and deadly. And even though they can't speak our language, they're beasts through and through. Savages. Everyone. His feelings are pretty self-explanatory.
Like Jill, Shinon probably grew up being told to hate them too, and the sentiment stuck. He took his negative
You know what I
perception
never...
of Lagoos when he met them and painted a broad brush across the entire race.
You know what I... They never... So when they do this kind of stuff in like any kind of anime or video game, whenever there's like a hatred from half-human races or non-human races towards humans, there's always like a backstory of how humans were shit to that particular race. But I've never, or not that I can remember, I've never seen a backstory where humans that hate... where a human that hates, like, a half-human or non-human race has a reason for it other than that is how he grew up and that's what he was told growing up. There's never, like, you never see, like, I don't know, fucking, like, half-beast humans, like, raid their fucking village and kill them or whatever, right? Like, other than, I guess, Goblin Slayer, for example, right? Like, you never see the flip side of it. It's always just humans hate other races because they're assholes, and then other races hate humans because humans are assholes. Nice trope, you fucking retards. Alright, I just want to see Felix. I don't care about this fucking red-haired twat.
And perception of himself and his ideals, especially considering how his view of himself changes when not in Azure Moon. What is it with blue-haired characters voiced by Lucian Dodge that are so his morality exist?
There we go.
Felix. Felix is a fascinating character.
I love how he says it with contempt in his voice. Felix.
And there's a lot to be said about his morality and perception of himself and his ideals, especially considering how his view of himself changes when not in Azure Moon. What is it with blue-haired characters voiced by Lucian Dodge that are so strongly characterized? I will absolutely...
Well, maybe he's a character actor. You ever heard of those boys?
Absolutely need to preface this so as not to get rained down by dislikes.
Come on, we need more racism in our fantasy worlds.
Shinon isn't really hated within his own universe, or even by the community at large, but he is an asshole. Felix is similar in this regard. Not nearly the same level, mind you, but he is easily one of the most outwardly dickish characters the series has seen. Felix's batitude can be categorized into two tiers.
His batitude.
Number 1, a mood, or number 2, grade A offensive. The former generally showcases terse and quick-tempered exchanges with others, while the latter showcases Felix taking that mood to the extreme and being overly critical and overtly cruel. Felix has a linear path to self-development. All he wants to do is acquire strength to continue winning battles and to protect his allies.
Yeah, exactly. That is literally the reason why he's always, like, short-worded and rude, like, seemingly rude to everyone else. Because the nigga just wants to fucking train. He's like, I don't give a shit about your fucking teenage drama. I just want to go fight shit so I can be strong like my brother. And even then, like, he hates his brother for, like, 80% of Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't really understand the... Like, yeah, that's his character. He wants to be stronger, yeah, which is why he doesn't spend time chumming it up with other characters. Mind you, Felix is not my favorite character, like, by any margin, but even I understand that, yeah, he's an asshole for a reason, kind of. As most other characters are in well, that are actually assholes in Fire Emblem.
That is his highest priority in life, and doesn't pay much attention to other things besides training. Anyone who tries to take him away from this training is often met with indignance.
Exactly.
Straight up calls Dorothea a nuisance, a pest, and later incorrectly assumes that she's just trying to marry him for his wealth as a noble. That last part in particular is reflective of a common tendency for him to evaluate and criticize his peers to highlight the things he doesn't like about them. It's not veiled as anything more than just his brutally honest thoughts on them. He thinks Dorothea is loud and annoying. He calls Sylvain careless and lazy, and evaluates Ash's passion for reading Knight's Tales as wastes of time and actually morally damaging, apparently.
Well, you might think there's a fucking reason behind that, considering his brother was a knight. I don't know if this is his own opinion or whatever. And I mean, he is essentially just stating facts, but like, yeah, he still goes through an arc. He's not always an asshole. And it's like, I don't really understand like the notion of not liking or hating even asshole characters. Like, yeah, they're there to be an asshole, but they usually will go through some sort of an arc that makes them better. This is not like they're fucking literally Hitler. No pussy, only training. Yeah, that's literally his conversations with Dorothea.
But this is just Felix light mode. Yeah, he gets annoyed easily and doesn't really care how his words can be uncalled for in the moment, and is close-minded and tends to let his biases take over, but he can also be flagrant, bordering on verbally abusive, cruel, and unnecessarily aggressive. Before we continue exploring this more aggressive side to him, and talking about his other support partners, the Farkas characters in particular, we need to understand what Felix seems to hate the most in common with them: their shared sense of pride for Farkas and chivalry as knights. It's obvious that Felix lives by his own set of values, and cares little for titles, even as the heir to Freldon.
Is that true? Doesn't he just hate everyone who has, like, a close connection to Dimitri? Isn't that just it? Because he fucking hates Dimitri. And then he hates the dude because he's, like, basically Dimitri's manservant, right? That's how I remember it. I don't remember if it had anything to do with their ideas of chivalry. He also hates when people like knights throw their life away. Yeah, exactly. Like, how is that a bad characteristic? Like, he's an asshole, of course.
Darius. But he absolutely detests the idea that people would value patriotism and chivalry.
You're correct. I don't understand why they revere knighthood. I won't be friends with anyone who believes in that nonsense.
Do you feel that way because of what happened in the tragedy of Dusker? I have heard the story. Your brother was one of the royal knights. He gave his life to defend the prince.
Yeah, see, and that's also why he hates
doing his job.
Dimitri in a way.
The real problem. When my brother's armor was brought back to the castle, do you know what he said? He died like a true knight. Chivalry begets the worship and glorification of death. Am I alone in finding that grotesque?
See, I don't understand what the problem in that is, right? Like, I feel like that's a pretty good fucking reason to be pissed all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if this is his own, like, this guy's own opinion, or if this is more about like just what we're
gonna have like a list of
Oh my god, this is really long. Okay, yeah. Do you have a timestamp for anything here, Floof, or is it just like the whole video? Because I don't want to watch the whole thing on stream. I mean, either he's right. Yeah, right? It's like, clearly there's people who will love this character because they agree with him, or because they see, like, yeah, he's kind of correct. When I don't have anything to show? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I do, though, because Sack posted a thing. Was that Sack? Yeah, that was Sack. Oh, it's this video. But anyway, yeah, no, I don't understand that. I think it's mostly people just don't like characters who are assholes in a way, right? That's the problem. It's like they'll see anyone who isn't super nice right from the start, and they'll go like, I don't like this character, he doesn't treat me like a fucking chosen one. Because, like, despite everything, in one of Felix's first, like, supports, right? When you fight with him, he clearly values strength. So it's not like he doesn't think that fighting isn't necessary. But, like, yeah, he just doesn't understand the notion of, like, knights throwing away their life for nothing. And specifically, you know, because of what happened with his brother. Which is understandable, in my opinion. But, I mean, you know, you're allowed not to like a character based on anything, I guess. It doesn't matter. It's just weird because there weren't really many characters that I really didn't like in Three Houses, except for the what's the kid's name? Cyril or something? I forget. Do you like asshole characters with a reason? Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, he's not an asshole for no reason. He's not just a dickhead. Like, I think it's very much human to be an asshole to a certain extent to some people due to your, like, due to the past or whatever, right? I don't think there's anything, like, surprising or wrong about that. It's very human, as a matter of fact. Dude, he's going ham on those trees. I know it's sped up, but it looks fucking funny. I don't want to know how fucking long this shit took in real time. There's got to be hours of work. Days, literally. Weeks, probably. This has 62 million views, by the way. That's wacky. Yeah, I don't know what, like, which were there any characters you guys didn't like at all in Three Houses? Or it'd be like, if yes, then which ones? How's he gonna get rid of all the dirt around the thing he just made? Cyril, yeah, right. Yeah, I fucking hate him too. He's annoying as shit. I like that it's like put up like a tutorial. How to build the most modern underground swimming pools with underground house. Like, yeah, you can just do this in your garden yourself in an afternoon. Don't really like Felix because I hate overly dickish characters, because that's okay. Yeah, that's fair, Sec. Like I said, you know, you can like and dislike a character based on whatever reason. I'm not saying like you have to love a character, but I just feel like a lot of the points that he brought up were like, yeah, that was just his character, right? Oh, dude, I would love to fucking chill out there in like this little place when it's raining. That's gotta be fucking cool. Just lean back and sleep for a while. Fucking love rain. I want to watch the 15-ton Jello pool, by the way. Now, Fab, do this tutorial. Yes. Look, I'll have like a fucking rhinoceros as well. You bought a more Pecco plush? Hell yeah. What about Nummel? Is Nummel still not on Pokemon Center? Still don't have one? Yeah, problem is like Mecha Japan right now doesn't deliver as far as I remember. Because of Bovid. Still not on the Poke Center? That's so weird, because you can pre-order him on Mecha Japan, right? What is this dude doing? Oh, he's he's cutting out like sheets of grass. Holy shit. I guess that's how they do it. I guess that's how you make like these grass like rugs. Doesn't that grass die though? I don't know if it can grow roots in the... I mean, I get maybe not. I guess you like kind of derooted that motherfucker. Is he building a roof? Please tell me he's building a roof. Yeah, that's the one thing I'd be scared of. Like, if it rains, I feel like this shit would all just be like, you know, just breaking, just dropping in. I guess he is building a roof. So anyway, I'm doing the from next week on. This will be what I'm doing on the streams. I'll be building a thing. Oh my god, that is fucking nice. It's like nice and dark in there. Oh hell yeah. This man is literally just returning to Monkey. Just building fucking swimming pools like cavemen would. That's really fucking cool though. What is he doing? Ah, hell yeah. Ah, hell yeah. What are you doing? Is he building a fucking pipeline? He's just drinking water, but... Oh my... He is, isn't he? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Holy shit! Don't leave your weapon, dude. What the hell? This guy's insane. He is. This is fucking crazy. Hold the fuck up. Where do you get potted plants? You don't get those in nature. Oh, look at how pretty that water is, though. Fuck, that is cool as hell. Yeah, light feels like it'd be a problem. Oh, dude, look at this shit. This looks so fucking like... This looks comfy as hell to hang out in. For like a couple hours. I just got into the pool and fall asleep. Holy shit. Fucking nice, dude. I just love that he like he carved out like rugs of fucking grass for the steps. Like, that wasn't necessary. He didn't have to do that. Oh shit, I wanna check this one out as well. But maybe at a later point. The only thing that'd be really fucking cool would, like, if he had like a thing here to close this, right? But then I guess if you do that, there's no light, obviously. But then, like, even if it rains, you could have like more water in the pool. That's cool. I like that. I should you know what? I'll just open. Damn it. Alright, I want to see this one as well.
This is the world's first ever actual pool of Jell-O.
Nice, it's red too.
While it may look simple, it's actually a very difficult engineering challenge.
File those
if you Google Jello
red
pool, you will
motherfuckers.
either find bad CGI or a handful of videos of people who tried to do this, but it really didn't work out. So today, we're gonna answer possibly the longest standing question from my childhood. What would it be like to actually belly flop in a pool of Jello? But before we do
Probably
that, I want to talk
painful.
about what we actually had to go through for the past 6 months to pull this off. The idea of a Jello pool has been on my bucket list for over 4 years. In fact, when
Why does it look like that's a green screen?
and I made the 25 million Orbeez pool, our first idea was to do a pool of Jello. But it's really hard, because if you've ever made Jello, you might recall you first have to boil water, then mix in the powder, and then you have to refrigerate it for it to actually
You guys remember that video of the dude who like poured a billion Orbeez down the fucking drain?
Challenge. So last year at Thanksgiving, my brother and I came up with a plan, and then in the middle of winter, we started digging a hole in his backyard. Then over the course of 2 months, we set up a bunch of small-scale experiments because we needed to answer questions like how much gelatin powder does it actually take to get to the ideal firmness, and how hot and then cold does the mixture actually need to get for the Jello chemical reaction to take place so it will actually get firm. And from our experiments, we learned the Jello always got firm as long as the mixture got hotter than 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So we decided we could scale this up by using 6 55-gallon drums with a custom propane burner underneath and a spigot we welded to the sides, but more on that later. So now we knew how we were going to heat it up, but how do you refrigerate an entire pool? For that, we teamed up with Mother Nature and just picked the perfect location and time of year. We installed a thermometer, and starting in January, we tracked the temperature in his backyard every night. We needed refrigerator temperatures at night, but not freezer temperatures, because that would freeze the Jello, and our experiments showed that totally ruins it. And so after looking at our data plus historical temperature plots, we knew we had about a 3-week sweet spot window towards the end of April to pull this off. Our goal was to have a Jello pool party in his backyard that would make even Phineas and Ferb jealous. So the plan was to start 7 days before the party and fill the pool with an average of 10
I love
barrels
Phineas and
every
Ferb.
day. That would give each layer a chance to get exposed to the cold night air to more efficiently get rid of the heat. And so with that, first thing Saturday, a full week before the party, we got to work.
Oh my god, holy fuck.
We didn't want to waste actual food, so this is just water and gelatin powder and food coloring, but there's no sugar.
I was gonna say, isn't that just literally what Jello is? But see, these motherfuckers even thought of that. Not wasting food. You could argue that Jello isn't really food because it's Jello, and you know, I don't know how many nutrients there are in that, but these fuckers thought of everything. I wonder how much like liquid they have to use for that.
We intentionally placed our barrels much higher than the pool, so when we were ready, we could use the potential energy to move the Jello from the barrels to the pool. We had to tackle about 1,000 other issues that came up that I won't bore you with, but day by day and layer by layer, the pool began to fill up. Because the Jello went in with so much heat energy we needed to remove before it could get firm, in addition to using the cold night air, my brother's neighbor Nick happened to have a spare swamp cooler in his shop. So we kept that running over the top of...
He just happened to have that. Yeah, I got a swamp cooler. You guys can have that for your experiment if you want.
The pool pretty much the whole week. This gave us convection cooling. It's the equivalent of rolling down a car window for the pool, or like when you blow on the top of a hot cup of soup. This constantly replaces the boundary layer of air right at the surface with fresh cold air that will suck out the heat more efficiently. And so as we put in the final batch Friday night, with ominous weather threatening to ruin the whole effort, at this point we had done all we could. We were exhausted after a week, and I wasn't feeling
how do they account for rain?
My specialty is more with mechanical things, and this project was more about chemistry and thermodynamics. And I didn't want that lame jelly boff stuff people try and pass off as Jello. And so even if it didn't last long in the sun, I wanted to at least have the experience of seeing even a single belly flop on a smooth pool of actual Jello. If this was going to be a total
It's gotta hurt though, right? Because that's a fucking huge mass.
And so we woke up Saturday morning with a forecast for a warm, sunny day, and we pulled off the tarp to find a pool filled with actual freaking Jell-O.
This is what happens when you push me.
By this point, word
I
in the
wobble like
neighborhood
that.
had definitely
Oh, don't
spread
smack me,
around
please.
as to what we were up to, and my brother asked if some of their friends' kids could have first dibs. And so with that,
Is the stream still going, by the way?
This is what it looks like to belly flop in a pool of Jell-O.
Yeah, send the kids. Send the kids first. I wonder if that hurts. It's gotta hurt, right? Smacking down on Jell-O like that.
Not yet. Careful.
Well, that kid's dead. You've detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Oh, you suck my copyrighted cock. Dude, she's just holding a human heart. That's not even Jell-O. It's just, oh my god, fucking... That's brutal. I'll be catching Pokemon in New York City. All of these kids died? Probably.
When I first got in myself, it was closer to the middle of the day, and one of the things we discovered was that direct sunlight over time had the effect of undoing some of the solidness of the lower layers.
Wow, what a...
When you go in, it just like fills your nose and like ears. It's a very surreal.
Oh yeah,
feeling
how
of just
does
being,
that? That's
kinda
not supposed to
hard
happen.
move, but it's just slimy and slippery. It actually feels really cool. We have some pool toys hidden underneath. Got it! Wow. It's unlike anything. It's like swimming in snot, if that makes any sense. But like a good snot.
To keep it solid for even longer, if we were to do it again, we might put in a heat exchanger pipe system beneath the surface, sort of like how they freeze indoor ice skating rinks. And maybe use a little sugar.
That's disgusting.
Now at this
Well,
point,
yeah,
you
it's
might be thinking,
literally
why would
just
anyone
gelatin
spend the
and
effort
water.
of 6 months of planning and then a solid week of back-breaking effort just to make a stupid pool of Jell-O? And to that I say, why do people go through the effort of climbing Mount Everest?
Jell-O.
Why did Neil Armstrong go through the effort of stepping on the moon? And
Jell-O.
why did Pam and Jim go through the effort of convincing Dwight that Jim had always been Asian?
This is Jim.
Sometimes you don't do a thing because you should, but simply to prove that you can. Now that my curiosity was fully satiated, and in my ongoing quest to be the favorite uncle, I told my nephews they could invite some of their friends over, and my brother's family set up a neighborhood barbecue. And at this point, after a lot of hours of belly flops and bowling balls and direct sunlight, the Jell-O was pretty broken down, but that didn't stop us from setting up a Jell-O pool slip and slide.
For fuck's sake. It's gotta hurt though, right? Like, smacking, I mean, right, when it's melted like that, probably not, but...
And I loved their sense of adventure, but it was a bit of an uncle fail moment because apparently none of them have ever used a slip and slide.
Like, smacking into, like, just a massive Jell-O like that... It's gotta hurt, right? 'Cause that's got some mass. Like, just smacking into, like, a slab of meat. That's gotta taste like shit still, though, right? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is... That is sick.
Didn't actually put any sugar in here, so it's kind of disgusting. So we've got some real gin.
The fuck? What the, wait, what? Wait, what the what was that? Is there some lore about this channel that I'm missing? Well, anyway. I don't know, do you guys got, Devil's Toothpaste Explosion? Do you guys want to keep watching some videos of this guy's channel, or do you guys got anything you want to share? Stream has been temporarily blocked because we detected copyrighted audio and video. You guys can still watch though, right? I think we're still live. Wheeze? That's not very fucking nice, is it? Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Alright, alright. Stream was sus.